In the dim, flickering light of history's corridors, there is a name whispered by those who seek power and feared by those who merely follow. Niccolò Machiavelli. He was a man who looked into the abyss of human nature and didn't blink. He didn't see the world as we wish it to be, but as it truly is, a relentless theater of masks. If you wish to be more than a pawn in someone else's game, if you wish to become dangerously smart, you must first master the architecture of the mask. You must understand the metaphysical divide between perception and reality. Most people move through their lives under a heavy, suffocating delusion. They believe that transparency is a virtue. They believe that showing their true heart, their vulnerabilities, and their unvarnished thoughts is a sign of strength. But Machiavelli knew that in the arena of power, transparency is not a virtue. It is a suicide note. He understood that the world does not react to who you are. It reacts to who you appear to be. There is a profound, almost haunting gap between the internal soul and the external image, and in that gap lies the power to command, to influence, and to survive. Consider the metaphysics of the gaze. Think of the millions of people you will encounter in a lifetime. How many of them truly know you? How many have felt the weight of your character in the dark? Almost none. The vast majority of the world sees only the surface. They judge by the eyes, for everyone has eyes, but very few have the touch of intimacy. People are distracted, they are hurried, and they are desperately searching for symbols they can trust. If you provide them with the symbol of a virtuous leader, a dedicated friend, or a humble servant, they will accept it as the absolute truth. They have neither the time nor the desire to peel back the layers and see the cold, calculating machinery of your mind. This is the great secret of the dangerously smart. The appearance of virtue is far more useful than virtue itself. To actually be virtuous, to be bound by an unyielding moral code, is to be predictable, and in a world of predators, to be predictable is to be prey. If you are truly honest, your enemies know exactly where you will stand. If you are truly merciful, they know exactly how much they can take from you. But if you master the art of seeming virtuous, you gain the best of both worlds. You wear the white robes of the saint to keep the masses at peace, while underneath you carry the sharp dagger of the realist, ready to be used the moment necessity demands it. You are not a villain, you are a strategist who refuses to be a victim of your own conscience. This creates a state of permanent, powerful duality. To the world you are a beacon of stability and morality. You speak the language of the common good. You project an aura of empathy and unshakable ethics. You become the mirror in which society sees its best self. But internally, your mind must remain a sanctuary of cold, hard facts. You must see the world as a series of forces, interests, and leverage points. You must never drink your own wine. You must never fall for your own performance. The moment you begin to believe your own mask is the moment you become vulnerable. The mask is a tool, a garment you put on to navigate the storm. We live in an age of performance, yet most people perform poorly because they do it unconsciously. The dangerously smart individual performs with surgical precision. They understand that every word spoken and every silence maintained is a brushstroke on a canvas. By controlling the narrative of your own character, you are essentially authoring the reality in which everyone else lives. You become the architect of their perceptions. If they perceive you as powerful, you are powerful. If they perceive you as indispensable, you are indispensable. In human affairs, there is no objective reality. There is only the collective agreement of what people see. Do not be fooled by those who preach the gospel of authenticity. Authenticity is a trap designed for the naive. It is a demand that you lay your throat bare so others can see where to strike. The fox knows that his survival depends on the brushwood that hides his path. The lion knows that his roar is a tool to be used, not a constant state of being. You must learn to inhabit the character the situation requires. If the times demand a healer, be the healer. If the times demand a judge, be the judge. But always, behind the eyes, remain the observer, the one who knows that the play is not the thing, but the power behind the play is everything. In the end, the few who do manage to see through the veil, the few who catch a glimpse of the cold steel behind the silk, will rarely speak out. Why? Because they know that the majority is already won over by the performance. To challenge the perception of the many is a fool's errand. They will be ignored or cast out as heretics. Thus your mask becomes your fortress. It is the invisible wall that protects your true intent from a world that would otherwise seek to dismantle it. Master the mask, control the perception, and you will find that the world doesn't just follow you, it believes in you. And there is no power more dangerous and no intelligence more sharp than that which can command the belief of others, while remaining entirely free of its own illusions.